And what may be good news for parents out in the state of Texas, the students are going back to school. Hey everyone, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. The TEA commissioner, along with Governor Greg Abbott, alerting lawmakers in Texas on Thursday that students will be allowed to go back to school this fall. The story from the Texas Tribune: Texas students will be returning to public schools in person this fall, according to the governor. The Texas Education Commissioner, Mike Morath, has determined that it'll be safe for all students to return to their campuses. School districts will not be required to mandate students wear masks or test them for COVID-19 symptoms. That was confirmed as well by Frank Ward with the TEA. The TEA will announce additional guidelines and guidance for school districts next Tuesday, but according to state lawmakers who were on the call with Abbott, school districts will be able to offer instructional alternatives for students. National surveys have shown many parents do not feel safe sending their students back to the classrooms, but there are also parents who can't wait for their kids to get back into the classrooms. It was also announced Garland ISD, the Dallas Morning News, with a story on Thursday that Garland will allow parents to either opt into school or opt out of school and teach from home. So students will either, they can choose basically, or I guess their parents can choose what they would rather do. Would they rather have their kids taught in person or over Zoom or whatever else they come up with back at home? I anticipate a lot of school districts will actually move towards that model. This idea that it's perfectly safe, for the kids to return. I don't think a lot of parents are going to buy that. As we are seeing, kids and, college kids and those who are turning up, maybe asymptomatic, but also coming down with coronavirus. I think that you'll see a lot of parents who freak out. They'll want their kids at home. They may not want to send their kids to school. So I think this remains something that is evolving for the school districts, but at least for many, it does appear that the students, the kids who have been stuck at home for months now, they're going to be returning to school. That's going to help, by the way, when it comes to reopening the economy and parents who have jobs where they need to go to those jobs and kind of rely on schools to have a place for their kids to go to. It's going to be a lot easier on the parents out there. But listen, with everything with coronavirus, we'll see how it goes. I do think you'll have a number of districts who will come up with backup plans and plans like Garland ISD, where it's, hey, you can pick one. You can either be in person or you can be at home, but one way or the other, we're going to educate the kids. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO.